Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kyla. So for today's video, I decided to do a makeup tutorial. A lot of you guys have been asking me for a makeup tutorial, but I haven't really had the chance to get around to it. So I thought since it's quarantine now and we really don't have much else to do, it'd be a great time to make this video. I'll make sure to put all of the products down in the description box, and obviously if you have any questions, you can just leave a comment down below. Also, disclaimer, my skin is not at its best right now. Please just ignore that. But anyways, let's get started. Okay. So for the first step, obviously after you do your entire skincare routine, you have to prep it by using a primer. I like to use e.l.f.'s Poreless Putty primer. It's a really good primer. It helps your skin stay pretty, I guess, matte in a sense. It also allows for your skin to have like a smooth surface before you apply your foundation, so I really like using this one. It looks kind of messy right now, but it's a fun texture to like put your fingers in. So I'm just gonna take some on my finger like that and apply it all over my skin. Typically just like the areas where I feel like I have a lot of pores. I don't really put primer all over my skin just because I don't feel like it's necessary. Okay, for the next step, it is obviously foundation. Hello, NARS. So I've been using this foundation for a while now. It works really well with my skin. I've heard that it doesn't work for everyone, so you definitely need to find something that works for you. But I like that it's not full coverage. I'm not a very full coverage type of girl. I prefer something that's more sheer and kind of gives you like a dewy feel. But yeah, this one works for me. I believe it has SPF in it, although I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, obviously wear sunblock regardless. And let's just start pouring this onto my face. So I've taken off the cap and I'm just going to pour a little bit onto the back of my palm, back of my hand. And I don't like using a beauty blender to blend out my makeup just because this thing is expensive. And I feel like the beauty blender just eats up all of my product, and I don't like that. Plus, for me, from my experience of using like beauty blenders with foundation, depending on the foundation, like it's good, but I don't know, it doesn't work for my skin sometimes, especially when I feel like my skin is a bit more like dry, like on the dry side. It kind of leaves my face feeling like it's just like laying on top of my face. So, I mean, that could have been for like a number of reasons, but anyways, I just prefer using like a little cushion puff. It just works so much better for me, and it helps prevent me from wasting any product. So I'm just gonna use my little mirror and go in with it. But as you can see, it's not a very full coverage foundation. It's definitely a lot lighter. It's a lot more moisturizing, which I like. I'm very much a hydration type of girl. Okay, basic foundation is done. It's obviously not perfect. I'm well aware of that. But after this, I'm just gonna put on some concealer and then obviously powder, and once that sets, it'll be a lot better. And the next step is concealer. I just like to use Ulta Beauty's Youthful Glow Concealer. It has hyaluronic acid in it, and it's very moisturizing. Again, it's not full coverage, but I'm okay with that. I feel like once I put on the powder, mainly like my face sets, and it ends up looking pretty nice, so I never really use anything that's too thick and full coverage because oftentimes that makes my face just look cakey. So yeah, find what works for you though. I know that a lot of people typically go for like a darker foundation and then like a lighter concealer and then, you know, all of this other stuff, and I'm just too lazy for that. Plus, like, I learned most of my makeup in Korea, and the way that we always did it was like lighter foundation and then kind of add color to your face eventually. Like right now I'm gonna look like a ghost, but that's fine. Okay, I just went ahead and blended out my concealer, and obviously next is powder to set my entire face. I am using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder. Sometimes I like to use this other powder, but I've been really into this one lately, so this is what I'm going to use. I just like to take some, put it into, that was a mess, put it into the cap. And then I'm just going to dip this little puff into it. I know that a lot of people like to do like the whole baking method by putting like a wet sponge in there and then yada yada yada. And I've done that before and it works, but I'm just gonna lightly press the powder all over my face. I'm making a mess, but that's the fun of makeup. There's no rules to it, right? You just find what works for you, and if it looks good in the end, nothing else matters. That's my philosophy. Nothing matters, just have fun with it. And that's also why I'm making this video. I've actually have a confession to make. I've filmed a makeup tutorial like 5 times already, and every single time it just ended up not working out for whatever reason. So I kind of gave up for a while. Like the first time, I believe there was like a film error, and like when we were transferring the files, they all got like deleted for whatever reason. And then like the next couple of times it just ended up like not working out. So I decided to just start fresh, film again, and just have fun with it, especially since we're all in quarantine. And you know, it's obviously, I feel like this is like the reason why I have this channel, so that way you guys can get to know me and my actual personality. Like I'm not perfect, obviously, in any way, but having this channel that I actually haven't really been active on for personal reasons, I just wanted to show you guys like who I am, who Kyla Massey is, as I'm discovering my path in life. Before, you guys just knew me as Kristen Kyla or K-pop idol Kyla, and now I'm branching out of the shell that I was told, like, this is your personality, these are the things that you like, and now I'm kind of branching out and adventuring into things of like, who is Kyla? What does she like? What does she want to do in life? What's fun for her? And it's kind of nice just like discovering yourself and discovering your actual personality and things like that. So yeah, but that's mainly like the reason for this video. It's just to have fun and to show you how I like to do my makeup on like an everyday basis. Now that my face is powdered up, which I will probably brush off a little bit, I am going to move on to eyeshadow, because that's always fun. I actually have a lot of products that I'm going to be using today for my eyes, because that's what I always focus on. But the first thing that you should always do is put on eye primer. Where did I put it? Here. I like using Ulta Beauty's Tinted Eye Primer in the color Champagne. It's very light, it's very easy, it's not like, I have a matte one that I like too, but I feel like that one's more for like regular powder shadows. This one I like using because it's not too thick. It's actually like it looks like this, but it's a very nice consistency. It makes my eyelids look incredibly shiny, as you can see. Let me put too much on the side, but you know what, that's fine. Shinier the eyelids, the better. And before, I used to not put on any eye primer, and then my eyelids got all greasy, and then my powder ended up not sticking at all, and it was just a mess. So you live and you learn. So I'm going to be using Colourpop's Baby Got Peach palette. I just bought this palette. I've only used it once so far. I really love it. I actually haven't even taken off the film for this thing yet, but it has like all of these little pretty colors. I really like the color like peach pink things like that. So I saw this palette and I was like, yeah, let's try it out since I've never had any of their products before. So I'm just gonna go in with the color Centerfold as like my base color, and I'm just gonna use this little brush. I don't know the name for it, don't ask me. This flat roundish looking brush. I really don't pay attention to brushes like most people who are really into makeup do. That just proves that I am no makeup artist. I do this for fun and because I like playing around with makeup and making my eyes look pretty, but that's about it. So I'm just going to put this on top. It's a very bright and pigmented color, and I'm just gonna like blend it out. Also, because of my eyelid shape, in case you guys couldn't tell, like I don't have like a distinct double eyelid, but nor do I have like a monolid. I'm kind of like in between. Like yes, I do have double eyelids, but it's definitely not like intense like a lot of I guess Western people have. So I obviously do makeup like a lot different in comparison to other people, just because like my eye shape is kind of unique. But yeah, I found what works for me, and obviously you kind of have to play around and see what works for you. I'm just gonna go in with the same shade underneath my eye too, just so that way I look pink. Okay, I finished just blending out that one color with both of my eyes, and yeah, now let's move on to like the outer corners and then some like shimmer shades. I'm just going to be using this tiny flat-headed brush, and I'm going to be going in to the color Glaze It. It's a really pretty color. I haven't really used it much. I don't know if I've actually ever used it, but that's fine. I'm just going to take this brush and apply it on my outsides. I always use like the same method when it comes to eyes, regardless of like the color. So like I'll do one shade all over the lid and then like a brownish shade on like the outer corners. So like underneath the eye and the outer corner on top of the eye. Can't really tell, to be honest. But it's a nice little addition to kind of deepen your eyes, I'd say. This is what we have so far. I am then going to go in same palette with the color Get Even. It's just a nice little shimmer shade. I'm just going to use my finger. It always works best when you use like sparkly, shimmery colors with your finger, especially when it comes to Korean makeup. If you have anything that's like a Korean makeup product, just use your finger. It works best that way, trust me. And I just like to use this like all over my lid, sort of blended. It kind of has like a gold gleam to it now that I'm looking at it. It's pretty though. Sparkly. But I'm not done here. Of course not, knowing me. I'm then gonna go in with this Korean eyeshadow. It's from TheFaceShop. It's called Wedding Bells. Who named this? I don't know. But it's a really nice loose glitter type of shimmer. It's very light, so it's more or less something that you'd want to like put on top of something else. But I really like it just to kind of add a little sparkle. So that way it's not just like a metallic, but it's also like loose sparkly glitter on top. And this one you can kind of go crazy with because it's barely even noticeable. It's kind of like a top coat in a sense, or like a glittery varnish on a painting. It's just kind of there to add a little bit of pizzazz. I am not done yet. I'm going to go in with this thingy. It's Starlight Studio. I just bought this at Target. It's like a gel glitter. I think it's supposed to be for your body, but I don't really care. My eye is a part of my body, so it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. But I don't know if you can like see if I kind of shift it around, but it's so pretty. It's just so pretty. Anyways, I am going to take a brush. I only brought out 2 of my brushes, the rest are back there. And I forgot to bring more brushes to my table, so we're working with what we have. I'm just gonna take some off of the lid, just because like you don't want too much. Just on your little brush. Might go in with my finger eventually, but I'm just going to dab it on there just for fun. This thing is honestly pretty simple too. I don't know if you can even really see it, but I mean, I have nowhere I need to be. I'm doing this for you guys. If anyone's even gonna watch it. Just watch like no one watch it. It'll be my mom and then it'll be my friends, and that's gonna be. As you can tell, like the quarantine is slowly making me lose my mind. Like honestly, all I've been doing is painting and oh yeah, painting. I've also been watching K-dramas, talking to my friends and playing games, but mainly painting. I've added a lot to my collection, which is really nice. And now that I'm done with my eyes, I'm going to go in with some eyeliner. I'm using the Kiss Me Heroine Makeup Smooth Liquid Liner. One of my members had recommended this product to me, and it's a really nice product. I believe it's Japanese. Let's move on to mascara. Okay, I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes first and then put on some mascara. So I'm gonna just go in with the Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes. I love their mascara. I mean, I use a lot of their products. I've used their primer before. I obviously used my eye primer from them, and my concealer, and obviously my mascara. I'm just gonna start brushing up. Hello, mascara is done. Now we just have to do blush and brows and lips, obviously. Okay, first things first, we are going to go in with blush. I'm just using the TheFaceShop's Marble Beam blush. This is what it looks like. It's the color 02 Saran Korar Bit, which basically translates to like love coral color, basically. It looks like this. It's kind of shimmery actually, even though it doesn't look that way. And then I'm gonna put some on my nose because it's cute. And then I just have to do my eyebrows and my lips, I think. Yeah, I think so. A lot of you guys have been asking how I do my eyebrows, and I have to say it's mainly just genetics. I was born with bushy brows. I've always had bushy brows. I do like shave and trim my brows a lot, but I don't do anything special to it. I do wear like little brow tint just because like a lot of the times after you've done your makeup, like there's foundation or powder and other things on your eyebrows, and it has like that powdery type of look. Today it's actually okay, but Just gonna go in with a little brow tint. When fans first found out about me, like there was this one photo of me that they had like taken, but I was like wearing a mask and everything, but all you could see were like my brows. Like they looked like Sharpie brows, and that was like the one day that I decided to put on like brow tint or something like that onto my brows, and all you could see were my brows. It was horrible. And that's why after I debuted, they literally bleached my eyebrows. Like it was so bad. My eyebrows were dead. They looked like straw, and it was bad, especially because my hair was like a dark brown, and then my brows were like blonde, and it just didn't match. So after a while, I was like, I will literally fight you if you bleach my brows one more time, because they were bleaching it like every other day, basically. And I was just sitting here like, this ain't good for me. Like, I get it, you want my eyebrows to be like a lighter color, but like, just dye it light brown then. Don't bleach it every other day. Like, my face is gonna get burnt off. But yeah, it was fun. So fun. And then we just need to do some lips and finish off the look. Okay, so for my lips, I'm going with Yves Saint Laurent. I don't know if I'm saying that right, I don't really care. But it's this nice like coral type color. I'm just gonna lightly dab it on. This thing is really pigmented, and I'm not the type of girl who's into a whole lot of pigment. It turns into this nice like little pink shade, which I absolutely adore. Okay, and that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully it was easy enough to follow. Obviously, if you have any questions, just leave it down in the comments, and I hope to see you all soon. Obviously, if you have any video suggestions or you'd like to see me do something, just comment and let me know. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye!